Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen in writing or any other way?
No.
What does claim mean?
To say something is true.
What does claim to be a U.S. citizen mean?
To state you are a U.S. citizen.
Have you ever registered to vote or voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No.
Do you know what vote means?
To elect new leaders.
What does register mean?
To sign up.
Do you currently owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes in the United States?
No.
What does overdue mean?
Past a deadline.
Can you explain what owe means?
To have a debt.
What does owe taxes mean?
To owe the government money.
Since you became a lawful permanent resident, have you called yourself a non-resident alien on a federal, state, or local tax return, or decided not to file a tax return because you considered yourself to be a non-resident?
No.
What does non-resident alien mean?
A person who has not passed the green card test.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any communist or totalitarian party anywhere in the world?
No.
Can you explain what totalitarian party means?
Government controls everything, and people have no power.
Do you know what Communist Party means?
Like China, North Korea.
Have you ever advocated or been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any group anywhere in the world that advocated any of the following: opposition to all organized government, world communism, the establishment in the United States of a totalitarian dictatorship, the overthrow by force or violence or other unconstitutional means of the government of the United States or all forms of law, the unlawful assaulting or killing of any officer or officers of the government of the United States or of any other organized government because of their official character, the unlawful damage, injury, or destruction of property or sabotage?
No.
What does overthrow mean?
To remove a government from power.
What does advocate mean?
To support.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with, or have you ever provided money, a thing of value, services or labor, or any other assistance or support to a group that used a weapon or explosive with intent to harm another person or cause damage to property?
No.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with, Or have you ever provided money, a thing of value, services or labor, or any other assistance or support to a group that engaged or participated in kidnapping, assassination, or hijacking or sabotage of an airplane, ship, vehicle, or other mode of transportation?
No.
What does hijack mean?
To stop and steal a moving airplane.
Do you know what assassination means?
An action of killing someone.
What does kidnap mean?
To take someone away illegally.
Do you know what sabotage means?
To destroy something.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with, or have you ever provided money, a thing of value, services or labor, or any other assistance or support to a group that threatened, attempted, conspired, prepared, planned, advocated for, or incited others to commit kidnapping, assassination, hijacking, sabotage, or use a weapon or explosive with intent to harm another person or cause damage to property?
No.
Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in torture?
No.
What does incite mean?
To encourage.
Do you know what torture means?
To hurt someone physically.
Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in genocide?
No.
Can you explain what genocide means?
To kill a whole race.
Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in injuring or trying to injure any person intentionally and severely?
No.
Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in killing or trying to kill any person?
No.
Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in any kind of sexual contact or activity with any person who did not consent or was unable to consent, or was being forced or threatened by you or someone else?
No.
Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in not letting someone practice their religion?
No.
Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in causing harm or suffering to any person because of their race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion?
No.
What does national origin mean?
Where a person is from.
Have you ever served in, been a member of, assisted, or participated in any military or police unit?
No.
Can you explain what police unit means?
A group protects community.
What does military unit mean?
A group works for government.
Have you ever served in, been a member of, assisted, or participated in any armed group? For example, paramilitary unit, self-defense unit, vigilante unit, rebel group, or guerrilla group?
No.
Do you know what vigilante unit means?
A group acts like the police, but are not the police.
Do you know what guerrilla group means?
A group uses weapons to attack the government.
Can you explain what self-defense unit means?
A group protects a place.
What does paramilitary unit mean?
Like a military group, but it is not official.
What does rebel group mean?
A group fights a government.
Have you ever worked, volunteered, or otherwise served in a place where people were detained? For example, a prison, jail, prison camp, detention facility, or labor camp? Or have you ever directed or participated in any other activity that involved detaining people?
No.
Can you explain what prison camp means?
A place to keep enemy soldiers.
Can you explain what detained means?
Held in custody by police.
Do you know what labor camp means?
A place to force people to work.
What does detention facility mean?
A place where people are forced to stay.
Do you know what prison or jail means?
A place where prisoners are kept.
Were you ever a part of any group, or did you ever help any group, unit, or organization that used a weapon against any person or threatened to do so?
No.
Can you explain what weapon means?
Like a knife or gun.
Do you know what threaten means?
To warn to hurt someone.
When you were part of this group, or when you helped this group, did you ever use a weapon against another person?
No.
When you were part of this group, or when you helped this group, did you ever threaten another person that you would use a weapon against that person?
No.
Have you ever sold, provided, or transported weapons, or assisted any person in selling, providing, or transporting weapons which you knew or believed would be used against another person?
No.
Have you ever received any weapons training, paramilitary training, or other military type training?
No.
What does paramilitary training mean?
Learning to fight in combat.
What does weapons training mean?
To learn how to use a gun.
Do you know what military type training means?
Learning to fight in combat.
Have you ever recruited, enlisted, conscripted, or used any person under 15 years of age to serve in or help an armed group, or attempted or worked with others to do so?
No.
What does conscript mean?
To require someone to join the army.
Can you explain what recruit means?
To ask.
Do you know what enlist means?
To sign up in the armed forces.
Have you ever used any person under 15 years of age to take part in hostilities or attempted or worked with others to do so?
No.
What does hostilities mean?
Fighting in a war.
Have you ever committed, agreed to commit, asked someone else to commit, helped commit, or tried to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested?
No.
Do you know what offense means?
A minor crime.
Can you explain what commit a crime means?
To do something that breaks the law.
What does arrested mean?
Handcuffed by the police.
What does crime mean?
An action that breaks the law.
Have you ever been arrested, cited, detained, or confined by any law enforcement officer, military official in the U.S. or elsewhere, or immigration official for any reason, or been charged with a crime or offense?
No.
Can you explain what confined means?
To be kept in a place.
Do you know what cited means?
Given a ticket by police.
Can you explain what charged means?
Police tell you that you did something illegal.
If you received a suspended sentence, were placed on probation, or were paroled, have you completed your suspended sentence, probation, or parole? What does parole mean?
The early release of a prisoner.
Do you know what probation means?
You report to an officer regularly instead of jail time.
What does suspended sentence mean?
Delaying of a sentence.
Have you ever engaged in prostitution, attempted to procure or import prostitutes or persons for the purpose of prostitution, or received any proceeds or money from prostitution?
No.
Can you explain what procure means?
To find someone for sex.
What does prostitute mean?
Someone who has sex for money.
Have you ever manufactured, cultivated, produced, distributed, dispensed, sold, or smuggled any controlled substances, illegal drugs, narcotics, or drug paraphernalia in violation of any law or regulation of a U.S. state, the United States, or a foreign country?
No.
Do you know what distribute means?
To supply something.
What does manufacture mean?
To make something.
What does smuggle mean?
To take things to a country illegally.
Can you explain what produce means?
To make something.
What does dispense mean?
To supply something.
Do you know what illegal drugs or narcotics means?
Like heroin or cocaine.
What does cultivate mean?
To grow plants.
What does controlled substances mean?
You can buy it with a prescription, but with restrictions.
What does drug paraphernalia mean?
Equipment to make illegal drugs.
Have you ever been married to more than one person at the same time?
No.
Have you ever married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit?
No.
Do you know what immigration benefit is?
Things like a visa, green card, or citizenship.
Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling?
No.
Can you explain what gamble means?
To play a game for money.
Have you ever helped anyone to enter or try to enter the United States illegally?
No.
Have you ever failed to support your dependents or to pay alimony?
No.
What does pay alimony mean?
To pay money to ex-spouse after a divorce.
Do you know what dependent means?
Someone who relies on another person.
Have you ever made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefit in the United States?
No.
What does misrepresentation mean?
To lie or give wrong information.
Do you know what public benefit means?
Welfare, like food stamps.
Have you ever given any U.S. government officials any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading?
No.
What does fraudulent mean?
To claim something that is not true.
Do you know what misleading means?
Giving the wrong idea.
Can you explain what false means?
Not true.
Have you ever lied to any U.S. government officials to gain entry or admission into the United States, or to gain immigration benefits while in the United States?
No.
Can you explain what lie means?
To say something that is not true.
What does admission into the United States mean?
The right to enter the United States.
Have you ever been placed in removal, rescission, or deportation proceedings?
No.
Can you explain what deportation proceedings means?
Process of removing a person.
Do you know what rescission means?
To take back a decision.
Have you ever been removed or deported from the United States?
No.
Do you know what deport means?
To force a person to leave a country.
Are you a person born as a male who lived in the United States at any time between your 18th and 26th birthdays?
No.
Did you register for the Selective Service?
No.
What does Selective Service mean?
Services in armed forces under law.
Have you ever left the United States to avoid being drafted in the U.S. Armed Forces?
No.
Do you know what U.S. Armed Forces means?
U.S. military, Navy, Air Force.
What does drafted mean?
Being selected as a soldier.
What does avoid being drafted mean?
To prevent being selected as a soldier.
Have you ever applied for any kind of exemption from military service in the U.S. Armed Forces?
No.
Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces?
No.
Do you now have, or did you ever have a hereditary title or an order of nobility in any foreign country?
No.
What does hereditary title mean?
A royal title like prince or princess.
Can you explain what order of nobility means?
Like king or queen.
Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States?
Yes.
What does form of government of the United States mean?
republic.
Can you explain what Constitution means?
It is the supreme law of the land.
Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
Do you know what oath of allegiance means?
A promise to be loyal to the United States.
Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
Are you unable to take the oath of allegiance because of a physical or developmental disability or mental impairment?
No.
If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes.
Can you explain what bear arms means?
To own or use a gun.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces?
Yes.
What does non-combatant services mean?
Services that do not involve combat.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction?
Yes.
What does civilian mean?
A person who is not in the military.
Can you explain what work of national importance means?
Tasks that are important to a nation.
Can you explain what civilian direction means?
A direction from a person who is not in the military.